Hello, hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds DLC. And we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we have just gained access to the caldera. Now I spent a good hour or more running around in here. It is a huge place, and it is just one giant assault course. So I've spared you most of that and got us to the meat of the caldera area. So we have made it through most of the caldera already. We just now need to access the core area and override the caldera itself, I'm guessing. Or as it is a special caldera that has been overrun by this demon, we will probably need to purge the demon just like we did with Hades. So I'm just going to quickly restock as much as I can before we access the node in the center of the room, as we've expended rather a lot of resources of late.
Is a spirit present?
It's both. But we have to find out.
So we have one of these puzzles again. This one is looking rather complicated. There's two concentric rings. We're going to have to figure out the pathway. Now I happen to know in advance, obviously having played through this and recorded it, that I do struggle with this somewhat. And I eventually end up using an old technique I used to use for when doing like maze puzzles when I was little, and that would be work from the center to the outside, whereas most mazes you start on the outside and work your way to the center. But if you find your way from the center to the outside, the path is a lot easier to find. So as you can see, I am kind of struggling here, thinking, well, no, this isn't working, because I either hit one of those red nodes or I'm leading myself back to the center on the wrong side. So we're going to work from the center there, and we're going to work our way backwards to the start. So I'm just trying to figure out where I need to be aiming these things. So I'm just having a good look around, making a note of all of the locations. See, again, that's leading back to the start. So what we want to do basically is move to this node here and work our way backwards. So I will eventually figure this out. I'm taking my time about it somewhat. I think I may have sussed it. Although in fact I know that I haven't, because again we're just leading around in a circle, which is absolutely no help to us whatsoever. So this is the point where I decide, right, an old technique I used to know, and we will work from the end point, with the last point we need to make. So what we need to do is make this line a continuous line through these nodes from the center back to the center on the other side, thus creating a circuit. And we have trouble from the start, so if we work from the rear, And we can then figure out, by putting all of the nodes in the correct position, and at the very last node the light will then shine all the way through and complete the circuit. If I can remember which way to turn the nodes. So we're almost there. We are now finally on the right track. We just need to turn 2 more nodes. As soon as I figure out which those nodes are. There's actually a few more than 2, I believe. So we need to turn a few more, but we are working our way back inside now. There we go. This is the last node. Bosh. That was harder than it looked.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to break the sudden constraints. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating the system.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do? I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
So, onwards to the core.
Keep moving
and
towards the core.
basically, I suspect we're going to have a rather nasty big bad here.
Uh-oh.
As we've already
Whatever Scion
taken
did, I don't
on
think Hephaestus is happy about
a
it.
Thunderjaw, there must be something bigger and badder on the way, and I'm not looking forward to it. So any supplies available I will be taking. It looks like we've got to get across this lava lake somehow. The others are waiting over on that rock to our left. Maybe that is where we need to be. They've not come past this point. Ah, look there. Down there is a land bridge. Made of rock, hopefully. And a tunnel.
Okay,
Oh,
science
this is
something
nice and
about
easy.
restraints.
This might not be so bad after all. Right, so looks like we have no machines in the area to speak of. There is a control tower and a force field. So we're going to take out the control tower as quickly as we can. And maybe it's going to be as easy as all that. So we change you from purple and evil to blue and benevolent. And I think maybe we've done it. Or maybe not. Oh my god. He looks very, very angry.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
So it's finally at this point I've heard what the shaman has been trying to tell me all this time, and that the fire claw we are fighting is getting regenerated because of the tower you can see in the background there. I've only just managed to make out what she was saying, so if we can take out the tower we might be able to survive this, because we may not otherwise. So another tower has arrived and is regenerating the fire claw once again. We also have a few other machines now thrown into the mix as well. I think we're going to have to go and take out that tower before it starts giving that fire claw too much power back. We've almost got him beat, but we're going to have to take out the tower if we're going to defeat the fire claw. So that's the second tower taken care of, and our beastie friend here is almost down. So let's finish this. So said beastie has been defeated. All that's left to do is to override the core. After we collect up a few resources, that is.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Power network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
So we have achieved our goal, and the caldera is about to be destroyed. We have purged Asbestos the demon, and all we need to do now is to escape.
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai! Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
So we managed to survive the caldera, and we need to make our way to Oria's retreat, and we will then locate the entity that was protecting the caldera, not the demon, the good entity. So it is quite a long way, but it is somewhere we have already been, so we should hopefully have a campfire nearby. Let's just have a good look around. Nothing nearby here, but as you can see, we can actually jump straight over to the retreat once we figure out why there's a diamond there on the map. But that's the hunting grounds that we've already begun, and we haven't been back to finish because we wasn't chief at the time. So here we are back at the retreat, and we will leave this story here for now. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.